Olomouc Sigma of Czechoslovakia, but acquitted themselves well. Flanagan's resignation was certainly what expected.
John contacted me on his way to training and said he wanted to speak to me. And I said, is something bothering you? He said, I'd rather talk to you man to man. So John arrived at my house on his way to training and indicated that due to pressure of business and domestic and personal reasons, he would like to terminate his contract with Bangor. He didn't have a contract, it was a sort of an unwritten contract, but John indicated that he would like to stop.
So where does this now leave the club in terms of its leadership?
Well, Nigel Best has worked very closely with John over many years now, and we're hoping he can sort of assume charge of the team and keep it on the path it's been travelling along. But there's no doubt that we'll miss John Flanagan. John Flanagan was a father figure to the players, and I mean, his contribution to the football club has been immense over the last 3 or 4 years when he's been in charge.
Last night, Portadown, 5-0 down after their first leg against Standard Liege in the UEFA Cup, played well in a scoreless draw, coming close to scoring on a couple of occasions.
Murray, Khan going it alone.
Derry City went down 2-1 at home to Vitesse Arnheim in the same competition. The visitors getting the opening goal just before half-time, Stroud capitalising on a Derry mistake. With an hour gone, the Derry skipper Paul Mooney struck splendidly from a free to level the scores. But Martin Lammers gave Vitesse the winning goal to leave them 5-1 aggregate winners. At the Oval, Northern Ireland's Under-18 European Championship game ended in defeat by the Irish Republic. 2 goals down at half-time, Northern Ireland pulled one back thanks to a tap-in from Stephen Robinson. But the decisive goal came from the Republic's Darren Grogan following a poor clearance. Manchester United's Keith Gillespie got a second for the home side, but defeat leaves Northern Ireland with no chance of qualifying for the European finals. Tonight, Glentoran and Glenavon play away in the Champions and Cup Winners' Cups respectively, with the Lurgan side still in with a good chance of a second-round place after a fine display a fortnight ago.
McMullen, the free kick. Ferguson tries to get in. Oh, it's 1-0! Sammy Smith!
I feel we don't have a lot to fear. In saying that, we just don't know what they can throw at us at home, and certainly I feel if we can hold them for 20 minutes, they may get frustrated and their fans may get onto them, but we'll prepare ourselves properly and hopefully not let Irish League football down. I think that they were more surprised with our fitness, and they felt that the last 20 minutes they could have maybe overrun us a bit. But I think, thinking back, we finished as strong as what they did, and if we can maintain it on Wednesday night for 90 minutes, who knows what might happen.
Glentoran, though, face an impossible task away to Marseille in the Champions Cup, 5-0 down to the French side, who were several leagues above the gallant Glens a fortnight ago at the Oval.